working on The Sims for the past couple of days now. I did actually get the game when it first came out last year, but I am working on platinum in the game. I love platinum in games, as everybody who knows me knows. Pro gamer and all that. I have just got the triplets trophy for The Sims. Now, a lot of people have been saying, and I have read a few guides, and it says that to get the triplets trophy, you need to get the City Living DLC, which is not true. I haven't, and I am not willing to spend an extra 30 British pounds to buy the City Living DLC for the game. So what I did is, as you can see, I'll show you now from the genealogy. I had 2 young adult Sims. I made them as young adults to begin with. And first they had 1 child, then they had a set of twins, then they had another 1, then another set of twins, and then 1 again. No, I think they just, she had like a single 1 to begin with, then 2, then 1, then I think twins again, and then I finally had triplets on like my 7th, I think it was 10th or something like that, as you can see all these kids that I've got. But as you can see in my household, I only have the triplets. And the reason for that being is, I'll give you a tip. So for the house trait, all I had was teenagers come to the house or whatever, in the build and buy mode on here. I also used, it doesn't affect the trophies. So this is the only trait that I had on my lot, which is Teen Neighborhood. I put 3 cribs in the spare room. Both my Sims have got the traits, the fertility trait. I made them family orientated, music lovers, and romantic when I made them. There's a cheat that you can actually use to get them to get the fertile one. You hold R1, L1, L2, and R2 down together. I'll show you now. And it brings up this bar. And then you type in, you type in traits dot equipped and a space bar, and then you type in fertile, and then you press R2 when done, circle to go back, and it automatically gives you the fertile trait. You go on the guy and you do that as well. I kept them both as young adults when trying for a baby. Every pregnancy that she had, I would literally just fast forward, and I would get her to watch the kids TV show, read kids books, and as you can see my stereo is on, which it's just literally playing kids music. And I also made her have the music trait so she can really like get into it or whatever. I tried quite a few different things, but as I said, I haven't got the DLC, which everyone tells you that you need for the trophy, which you don't. You can just have the original Sims. It took me 7 attempts. Like I said, I made them as young adults, and I just kept getting twins and 1 baby. And then I made a birthday cake, which you click on the fridge and you make them cook a white birthday cake to age them up, which you'll see me doing in a minute because I still have to finish the generations trophy, which is 26 generations. As far as I know, I'm currently on the 23rd generation, but yeah, I made a cake, I aged both my Sims up to adult, got her pregnant, and then she had triplets when they were both adults. So this is one that I'm also working on, which is the generations one. It's my last trophy that I need to get on the game. So I just thought anyone watching, if you're trying to platinum The Sims or you want to get the trophies, then hopefully this works. But yeah, I am going to get my last trophy today. I'm going to platinum this game, which it will be my 27th platinum, so any game that I enjoy playing, I always try and get the platinum for the game. I find it a challenge and I really enjoy to get all the trophies, really. The one I did before the triplets one as well, it's called a basket case, and you need to go through all of 50 sim states. If you have the deluxe Sims version, then all you have to do is create a sim, move them in, get a painting that's 9+, like there's one called a marriage painting. You get them to admire the painting, try on the different hats. There's a tiger, a bear, a panda, a chicken, a cow, and all you do is you get them to, so like put on the tiger one. You get them to put on the tiger one, go outside. Yeah, a lot of my Sims are sad on this one because, as you can see in the backyard, there's a lot of gravestones because I am doing the Generations one. Now, I did start off with my 2 Sims that I made do all the careers and get all the career trophies on here. I can hear the baby crying. The kid's trying to look after it. But yeah, as I was saying, I did start off with my 2 main Sims. I did want to try and get them to have the triplets because they had the fertile trait as well, but I found a easy and quick way to do it just with the guide. The pregnant Sim, just get them to read children's books, listen to kids' music, watch the kids' TV show, and things like that. Right, now where is this woman? Okay, so we're gonna get her to cook a cake. And then this kid is gonna grow up into a young adult, and then she can adopt, and then that child will then be grown up into a young adult, and so on. This is what you do as a quick way for Generations. I will quickly show you the genealogy. As I said, I started off with 2 Sims, got them both to do all the careers in the game, and everything else. Surprisingly, while playing this, I got the Outliving 5 Spouses trophy as well, because one guy, he's a random Sim on here, that I got my Sim to get with. That won't let me go up any higher. Okay, so there was her and her husband. Let's see. Yeah, so these 2. So I started off as these 2. I got the Rosebud trait trophy and everything. I got them to do all the careers, living in a small house. I moved them into this big house to start off doing my Generations one. They got the career trophies, and then I started having kids. Now, I did try and get her to have triplets to begin with, but it didn't work. She kept having twins and single babies, so I killed a couple of them off and just stuck with the one. I got him to meet somebody and have kids. He ended up having twins as well. I killed the one off, made that one meet someone and have a kid, and so on. As you can see, that this is the one that, yeah, Dylan, no, not Dylan. Okay, so this one, Jamin Love. I met him in the neighborhood, obviously had a kid with him and whatever. As soon as he died, the trophy popped for Outliving 5 Spouses, so I'm guessing he has been married quite a few times, and his partners have all died. And I got the woman to die first, and then he died of old age after, and the trophy popped for outliving 5 spouses there. And then literally all I've done from there on out is, instead of keep meeting people and having babies, I have literally just started adopting. So I'd adopt a child, age them up to a young adult, get them to adopt, age them up to a young adult, get them to adopt, and so on. It doesn't take as long as what you'd think. I got my latest one to have 2, because I was going to try and do the triplets one on here, but I've found a quicker way to do that, obviously. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to age up this child now, get them to adopt, age that child up, get them to adopt, and then the trophy should pop for the generations one. There is a quick way to age up the kids on here, so you can age up babies straight away. So you can adopt a baby, and then you can age the baby up to a toddler, make a birthday cake, which is what this Sim's doing now, put birthday candles on it, and then age the age the children up to young adults, and then literally you just get them to go on the computer. Make sure you got quite a bit of money, which obviously from doing the careers one I've got loads of money, which helped towards that trophy. The Sims are very sad because their descendants have all died, but you know. So yeah, so add birthday candles and we'll get her to age up. So, and seeming as she's hungry, she can go and eat something. Because one thing that they tend to do, if there's hungry Sims around the house and you've made a birthday cake, if you don't put candles on, they will literally help themselves. So with this one, she can add birthday candles again. She's obviously going to age up into a teenager right now, and then she can age up into a young adult, and yeah, just have a kid. We'll make her a foodie. I just pick random ones. So yeah, so she can add birthday candles again. Age her up. Just like pick any trait really. It doesn't really matter at this stage anyway. And to make things easier, I think I'll age up the child as well, because it takes a lot to look after them. Right, so we then go upstairs, go onto the computer, click on household, adopt, and that's all you do really. You just keep adopting kids. It's the quickest way to get the Generations trophy, unless you generally really enjoy playing The Sims 4 and have all the time on your hands to do the Generations one, then fair enough. But for me, I'm nearly there now, so I've just started adopting, which it makes it easier. So as you can see, you can either adopt babies, toddlers, or you can adopt children, which it is a lot easier to adopt children, if I'm honest, because then you only have to get them to blow out the candles, like a couple of times to age up. So obviously she's going to go and adopt this this child now. So this one's obviously aged up. What I'll do now is wait for the child to come back home, so I'll add birthday candles ready, even though she's about to wet herself. So that one's going to go and adopt a child. Hopefully no one helps themselves to the cake. She can go and pee after that. Okay, so when that child comes back home, I can then age that child up to a young adult and adopt, and so on. Like I said, I only have a couple of generations left, and then I've platinum the game. But it's a simple guide on how to platinum The Sims 4 as fast as you possibly can. So she'll be back in a minute with her child. So you don't have to, yeah, you can change the child's name and everything as well. So, and this is our new child. And we will get this child to age up and so on. And literally, that's just what you have to do to get the Generations trophy. It's usually one of the last ones that people have to get on the game because it's time consuming. Another one that takes its time as well, like I said, is obviously the triplets one. If you keep having twins, just lock the door of the room that they're in, let them be taken away, and just get pregnant again. And just keep letting them get taken away until you have triplets. And then the trophy will pop.
Oh, Palingo.
So we'll get her to age up.
Birosh. Alamudia.
After so many birthdays on the cake, you're not allowed to do them anymore. So you just get someone to bake a new cake. She should age up now.
Oh,
so then we'll get her to adopt a child. It's the quickest way to do the Generations one. You can like play and enjoy the game though as well. I have played this game for quite a while now, though I have been working on other games as well, to try and platinum those. But this is like my last trophy that I need to get. Yeah, they've all started eating now, so she can make another cake. So you just go on cook, make sure it's the white cake. I don't know whether you can turn the other cakes, like the chocolate cake and stuff, into I don't know whether you can turn those into birthday cakes, but I just always use the white one. There we go, I have the trophy. And there's the platinum just popped right there. So yeah, that's what you do. If it won't take you long to get the Generations one if you do it that way. Just keep just keep aging them up, get them to adopt mainly a child if you want it to be as quick as possible. If you do start getting too many people in your house, you can either move them out or just do what I've done and kill them off. A lot of these died from old age, to be honest. I aged them all up into elders and let them die of old age, but that can be a bit time consuming. There is a trophy for having a sim from birth to to death though, so you will need to eventually let someone die of old age. I made a lot of them drown though and built the wall to keep them in. killed about 6 at a time or something, and then just kept aging them up and stuff, yeah, and just adopting, and that is how you get the Generations trophy as quick and as fast as possible. Like I said with the triplets one, make a man and a woman, get them married and stuff is your best bet. I had triplets when I aged mine up into adults. I did try with young adults and they just kept having twins and single babies to begin with. So if you do find that a bit of a struggle, probably best to keep them both as an adult and get them to have babies that way. But yeah, I have platinum The Sims, so I'm happy now. I'll save it. As you can see, I have different saves. I also have the ghost one as well. The ghost one, I just killed everybody off. I had one ghost couple to obviously woohoo with a ghost. You have to get the friendship bar all the way up. You have to get the friendship bar all the way up on the ghost one in order to move a ghost in the house. So that one's a bit time consuming as well. But it's not too bad getting the trophies on The Sims as long as you enjoy playing it. But yeah, that's me getting my platinum. The next game that I am currently working on is Horizon Zero Dawn as well, which I do really enjoy this game. And there's a few others that I'll be playing on as well. So I will probably do broadcasts on those soon. I hope you've enjoyed watching anyway. Peace out, everyone.